Hey, Cardinal fans, another rivalry matchup for Ball State football. It's a Redbird rivalry as the Cardinals and the Miami Redhawks square off. Another week of action. Coach, when you look at what this Ball State football team has done over the last couple of weeks, how would you assess the team's performance?
Listen, we're just getting better. That's the most important thing. Some of the mistakes that had showed up early in the season, we've started to really clean some of those things up. And, each week we put ourselves in a position. And, obviously, it was great to get a win here at home last week against NIU. But we're, so focused on Miami right now and just the process of having a great week of preparation and having a great week of practice on the field, because it's all going to come down to that, to put ourselves in a position next Tuesday night.
You talk about that week of preparation, a few extra days since we talked a few days ago. What has the team been able to do the last few days to get set up for this Miami matchup?
Well, a lot of the veteran players that have played a lot of snaps, this is the first time that we've had a bye week or a mini bye, if you will. So they had several days off where they were not on the practice field. We had a bonus practice on Tuesday, where we had some of the young guys on the field taking advantage of a practice that's really dedicated to those guys in terms of individuals, some of the 7-on-7 and team, to give those guys some meaningful reps. So it was nice to be able to do that, but also being able to get some of the guys that are banged up a chance to recover, to get healed up, and take advantage of a couple extra days that way.
When you look at Miami, what stands out about them?
They're one of the hottest teams in the MAC right now. They've won 3 in a row, and they really dominated those last 3 weeks. So it's going to be a good team coming in here with a lot of confidence, a lot of guys that have played a lot of football at a high level for them. They're still the defending Mid-American Conference champion. So we know it's going to take our best effort. We're just focused on making sure the week of practice and what our process is, it's got to be spot on. We got to take advantage of the meeting room and our time together on the practice field.
Happy Tuesday night action.
Yeah, exactly. No, obviously, it's awesome to be able to have action and be on ESPN. Looking forward to the opportunity.
Tanner, it's another rivalry matchup for you guys. With the NIU win, how are you keeping that momentum going throughout the week with a little bit of a 10-day break and then with another rivalry matchup coming up?
Yeah, just taking advantage of the extra time, getting our bodies prepared. It's week 9 now, getting our bodies ready and recovered, and just to attack this day 100%.
What have you noticed about the offense the last couple of weeks that's helping it click even more?
We're taking care of the ball. We're winning the turnover margin. That's the number one thing. We're taking care of the ball. Running backs, everyone's buying into it. Caden's buying into it. Receivers are buying into it. That's the most important thing, to win the turnover.
Look at this running back group. We saw a true 1-2 punch last week with Sloan and Vaughn. How are you seeing that run game take shape?
I love seeing Vaughn get out there, man. He's running the rock hard, and Sloaney is just a dog. He's an all-purpose back. He's doing it all for us, and they're just completely bought into whatever their job is to do.
From a passing standpoint, we've seen the chemistry with you and Caden throughout the course of the last couple of years, of course, but how are you seeing Caden work with some of the other receivers too?
He's just growing. He's finding trust in everyone, and people are making plays for him. Definition of what Gilly just did out there. He gave him a ball where he could get it, and he went and got it.
Glad you mentioned that play. From your perspective, how did you see that play unfold, that 34-yarder?
Well, they were up 2 high safeties, and I was just like, Gilly's got him one-on-one, because the second I ran, we ran 4 verts. And I felt the safety come with me, and I was like, it's Gilly. And he made the play, and he got up, and I was just like, yeah, I trust that guy with 100%.
And that was technically within field goal range, but then your 5-yard catch got it even closer. What was that mindset on that last play to get you that 5 yards?
It was just catch the ball. It was catch the ball. I had the leverage before the play, and I knew I was going to take a shot, just catch the ball and get down.
Jackson Corville, how about him?
Animal. Animal. We would have, even if I didn't catch that ball, I think he still would have made it, honestly. He's a dog.
Key, what have you seen from this defense the last couple of games that has you really confident about the group?
We're stopping the run a lot better, and we're flying around, and we're making less of those communication and mental mistakes that we were having in the beginning of the season.
Where do you think that's coming from?
Just paying attention to detail, and the guys are coming in every day to watch film with their respective groups. They come in, watching me and the linebacker sometimes, doing what we need to do off the field to make sure that we're better on the field.
When you look at what Northern Illinois was trying to do, is there a run team, of course? So you mentioned you guys have been able to stop the run a little bit better. What specifically in that game were you doing to try and make sure that they wouldn't bust all those runs loose?
Really just trying to make sure 11 hassle to the ball. Like, if they crack the level, it's okay. We just need to get some more hassle around the ball. But they bust a couple of runs, and we misfit some runs. But it's easier to get guys down when everybody's running to the ball. So that was really our main point of emphasis if anything were to go bad. Because outside of that, we felt good about stopping the run.
From an energy standpoint, such a big win against Northern Illinois. You have a 10-day layoff before Tuesday night action. How do you keep everybody energized from a defensive standpoint?
Just got to make sure we all run to the ball. It sounds like a broken record, but making sure the energy is high and we're flying around, because at the end of the day, it's a hard game, and we had a lot of off days. And playing defense, you have to want to tackle people. You got to want to cover. You got to want to get off blocks. So just making sure that we still have that want to after these off days was the major point of emphasis today.
How about some Tuesday night action?
Hey, Club going up on Tuesday, baby, man. I love it. I love it. 8 o'clock, Muncie, ESPN. It ain't going to get no better than that.